It's Friday. We're about to be doing the last of the Zyougher Ranger stuff. We're going to be looking at Cube Whale, who ends up being the largest combined form when he combines with everyone else that I actually have. I am planning to actually kind of pull up some of the other big guys I have, and we'll do a little comparison between the ones you've seen me do before, which will be Lion Howl and Q-Tamajin. So we'll pull those out. I'm not going to do the Lion Howl combination because he's the same size regardless of whether he's combined with everyone or not. So we can just have Lion Howl standing there, but we'll do Q-Tamajin, and you'll see how much bigger he is than both of them. I'm looking forward to that. I've done it myself when I first got all the Zyougher Rangers and all that kind of stuff. Next Monday, I want to do the comparison video for the Q Rangers against the blister injection molds that I got. So we'll do a comparison video on Monday. Wednesday, I want to review Scorponok from Transformers Earthrise. And then Friday, we'll probably be starting a new Super Sentai series. I'm not sure what I want to do just yet. I kind of want to do Lupin Ranger. I kind of want to do Tokyuger. Kind of want to do Maji Ranger. Not Maji Ranger. Kira Major. I wish I had Maji Ranger. I like the Dragon combined form. Right? Anyways, thanks guys for coming out. I really appreciate being here. I hope you have a great weekend. Let's get started with this video and let's look at Cube Whale together. Tom's here with his toys. He's here to play. Let's go. Alright guys, it's Friday's video, and here we go. This is all our cubes so far, with one cube remaining. We have cube 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9 support cubes. So, the last cube we have to look at is the biggest cube of all. It's over 70 feet tall. I don't know. Is this guy here? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Cube number 10. This is Cube Whale. And this is it in its cube form. Kind of pulls off being a cube. Not really, but we can all pretend. It's very cool. Now, it does come with this piece. Now, on the DX toy, this is actually used as kind of like a key to unlock it, and it's different things. So you plug that in, you would turn it, and it would cause these parts to flip around, like so. And on the DX, on this toy, you do have to tap them together, like that. And we'll turn that back. Put this back in on this. And this is it in its animal mode. This is the whale. Very cool. I like this whale. It's a lot of fun to transform back and forth from whale to cube because you just swing the legs around basically. Yeah, cube mode, we have this nice baleen looking mouth. Nice blue eyes. Really nice blue eyes. Very good. Tail. And it rolls. It does have wheels on the bottom of here, and it has 3 wheels on the base of the part, and it rolls really smooth. And you have a water spout there, which is kind of cool. Yeah, this is Cube Whale. Very awesome. This piece is, I believe, somewhat translucent on the full DX toy, but it uses non-translucent pieces on this one. I don't mind. It doesn't hurt it at all. It still looks really cool. Got 2 little cannons there. Yeah, that's about it. It doesn't do too much other than, be a whale or be a box until you, on the DX toy, you would like pull this out. We can then split the tail off like this, stand them up, and let's go ahead and put the feet a little straight. Take this black section here and unclip it and fold it out and clip it back in. And take and flip this piece up, and we have Cube Whale in robot mode. Cube Whale in robot mode is rather tall already. So let's go ahead and back this up. He is a little shorter than Wild Tosei King, but not by a lot. Very awesome. I like this guy. Now you can leave this plugged in here, which it has for one of its attacks, or you can come out using this tab in the back, this port in the back, and the post on his arm. Plug it onto his arm, and he can hold it like a cannon. For articulation, the arms move in and out there. We have rotation. It does have an elbow. I don't believe the fists move. No. The legs can do this, and there is somewhat ankle articulation, but that's it. Nothing too hot on this guy. He does, have limited articulation, but that's okay. He can still look very imposing without having to pose him up a ton. Let's see here. Yeah, see, that doesn't move either. Now, he comes with a bunch of add-on bits. By add-on bits, I mean all this stuff here. And I know you might be thinking, well, what is all this stuff? I mean, and that is for his ultimate combination. So, without further ado, and because we're just looking at one guy basically, we can actually get to it kind of quick. Alright, let me make sure I have everything ready. And we'll get started here. I already have the parts that we don't use, which is the trailer, this, and this off to the side. You don't need them. We don't need these black portions either. Off to the side. All we need are the cubes, besides 0 and his 4, though you could use them, I guess, in place of 6 and the other cube guys. But we're going to go with the official combination. So, let me double check, make sure I have all the parts, and we'll get started here in just one sec. Alright, let us get this started. First, let's go ahead and we're going to reverse some of the transformation here. Let's fold these arms back in and plop them back in, plugging that point into the red port there, or the red tab into the port. Fold that down. Next, remove the cannons on this way. They plug in right there, and we're going to fold these up and around like so. So we're basically going to put them back into cube mode. Now from here, let's go ahead and flip them this way, and we can take these off actually, right? And on the inside of here, you will see that there is this piece here. We will actually remove this piece, which is a pain in the butt to get off, but it does come off. Let me see if I can get this underneath there and just, there we go, lift it up. It plugs in on this tiny post here on the bottom of that. So with that, we are actually going to take and plug it in here like that. This is the point that I would use to connect to this, but what we need to do now is use this so that it kind of sits at an angle, right? And you want to make sure that actually, that this plug is facing down, and that'll. Oh no, I was wrong. Sorry, I haven't. There, maybe like this. This towards people. There we go. Sorry, orienting it in my head is not working very well. So you want the it to be inserted with the port or the post facing forward, and then you can plug it in, and it kind of lets it sit at a slant there, and then you just take and flip that out, and do the same thing for the other side. So we're going to remove the black portion. So remove it. Come on. There we go. Like that. We need to take this part out. So, and then we're going to plug it in here with, like I said, that facing sword. Plug it on the arm like that, and then this sits out like this. So we have that so far. Now, open up the back, and then we're going to take this piece here and take number 9, and we're actually going to remove the horn and set that to the side. We don't need it. And we are going to use these two things, and we're going to plug it in here, and the hole will actually line up with the number 9 grill and lock it all together like that. And then using that plug, we're going to attach it to, there is a small port. You can just see it right up there. And we're going to plug it in like that. And that should give you the number 9 in his chest. So, alright, so now we have that. Okay, next. We need to start stacking some blocks. So we can actually just set this guy aside for now. Alright, we need 1, 2, 3, and 4 on one side. Come here, blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 goes on the bottom. Nope. Is this it? 2, 3. There are... yeah, this is it. So you can use these parts here, and what will happen is you're going to plug this on here like this. And if you look, there is number 1 pointing down and number 2 pointing up. So you want number 1 on the bottom of this piece and number 2 on the top. And you're going to plug this in on this like that. Then we have this, which has number 2 on this side and 3 on this side. So you're going to plug the side with 2 on here, like this. And this helps to just hold it all together without falling apart. And then we'll take number 3 and plug this on here, like that. And then number 4 just plugs in, like that. Now, normally, on the full-size toy, this would just slide all in, right? That's not going to happen. On this one, you need to remove the cannon and then plug this in like so. Alright, and then we can set that aside. I think. Let me think. Sorry, wrong side. There we go. Like that. So this plugs in like so, with the angle up like that. So we go ahead and set that aside. That's one leg. Like I said, that is one leg. On the other side, we're going to be stacking another 4 blocks, and it's going to start with 5, 6, 7, 8 going up. So 5 is on the bottom, and there should be a part. So we have one that says 6 and 7, and we have another one of these with 6 going up and 5 going down. So 5 plugs in like so, and 6 will plug in up above him like that. And then this one has 7 on top and 6, so you want to plug it in like so, and what happens is that evens out this so that it has an even spot. 7 goes here, 8 goes on top like that, and then this plugs into number 8 like that. And so here's the other leg. Now, gets tall. So we got these 2 legs. Well, they plug into the bottom of cube 10. There are these holes here, and you just plug them in to the bottom of cube 10 like that. And there you go. He's standing. Now, we are not done yet. There is still more to connect. We need to grab these guys. Alright, now, let's see. Kuma goes on this side, and then you plug it in, fold it up. Alright? And it's just going to plug in with the bottom hole going on a post that's right on that arm. Then we take Mogra, and Mogra we're going to open up into its weapon form, and we're going to plug it into that post right there. Like that. On the other side, I'm going to take Komori, and Komori is going to plug into this side the same way Kuma did, like so, with the exclamation mark facing the back, like that. And then we're going to open up Kirin into his bazooka, and Kirin will plug in to the bottom using this hole there, like that. We are almost done. Next, we're going to take this and remove this portion here. This will be a part of the helmet. And now we can take and plug this in right up top here using this hole and then attaching it to the arm like so. And you can't see. Let's go ahead and raise this up a little bit. So yeah, this post, that hole I showed you, and you just boop, boop it on. The head is actually in this arm. It is this blue thing here. So now we just need to get that pulled out. There is a small tab on the very back that lets you pull it out. And then you take the portion we took off and you plug it on top of the head to finish off the look. And this, good people, this is Wild Tosei Dodeka King! And he is massive. Like, he is massive. I am 3 feet back from the table. Roughly. I'm roughly 3 feet away from him for you guys to get the whole view of him on my camera. So it's big. He is very, very big. Let me go ahead and pull down Lion Hao, and we'll show him and Kyutamajin next to them. So give me 1 second to grab those guys out. So here you go. Lion Hao, Wild Tosei Dodeka King, and Kyutamajin, all one right after the other. Yeah. Hao is actually just a little bit bigger than Kyutamajin, not by a lot, right? But the Kyutama give Kyutamajin a little extra height above Lion Hao, but if you remove those, so you just have the top of the heads, Kyutamajin is actually a little bit shorter. But as you can see, Wild Tosei Dodeka King towers over both of them. He is a very, very big boy. In fact, he is so big that my 1 foot T-square is basically the same height as this gentleman. So he is about 24 centimeters roughly. Very roughly, give or take. What, it's like 2.3 centimeters an inch, 12 inches, so 24 plus an inch, 3.6, so like between 27 and 29 centimeters tall. So he's a big guy for a small toy. He is basically a regular DX toy size. So big. I like him. I really do. I don't display him this way because he's big. And I think I have 2 shelves he'll fit on. But the moment you start putting everyone into their Ultra Zord modes, it just ends up taking up a lot of space that you can't stack people on as well. He does have some posability. You can move his head back and forth. And his arms, that's it. The arms move up and down. And he does have and elbow. And that's it. That is all the posability this guy has. He does definitely suffer from the issue that some of the guys have as they get bigger, and even in the Minipla line, where you start to lose posability. But yeah, so this is the last of the Zyougher Minipla. Finishing off on a big note. Finishing off with the first 10 cubes plus the first 4 of the support cubes, all in one guy. This Minipla line, for an overall review, is still relatively cheap online. I can usually find it for a pretty good price for all the whole collection online, sets 1 through 6. Set number 5, which I believe is Cube Octopus, does include extras of cubes 1, 2, 3, and Cube Kirin. And the Cube Condor does include extra sets of 7 and 8. No, not 7 and 8, of 4 and 5. To get the really full look of some of these guys, you do need to collect a lot of the sets. I don't remember what set came with the large sword. I think it was Cube Condor set came with a large sword piece to connect to the rhinos and all that kind of stuff. The Wild Tosei King. So you kind of need to collect all the parts and all this kind of stuff, but you are left with spares that you can sell online yourself if you really feel like it. Give them away to friends that are maybe interested, or just pull them out and paint them up and see how, what you can do with some paints and print them up that way, and use them for practice pieces. I currently have mine stored away. I'm not sure what to do with them. So I have actually a small, let's see here, pile of model kits over there. Some to be built, some spares, some parts, that kind of stuff. I use them for all kinds of all kinds of stuff. But yeah, those are all just assorted model kits, assorted pieces, parts, Zyougher stuff. I think there's a Gundam model kit. Anyways, rambling on. Sorry. But yeah, this is the end of Zyougher. Like I said, I will be doing a comparison between the Kyuranger guys I have for the Glister injection and the classic Kyuranger guys that we looked at for one of my first reviews. And then I will be doing Scorponok, and then I'll be doing another Super Sentai review. So, until that time, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Really appreciate it. I hope you have a good one. We'll see you around. Bye.